Three tight end set, 1st and 10. Jones to throw. Jones to Waller, and another first down, and the ball gets discharged and incomplete on a 1st and 10. Hyatt takes the end around, and that is gobbled up and shut down by Jeremy Chin. There's a flag on the play as well.
Here's Thomas here. He's coming out. He's at the line of scrimmage. Is it real?
Hodgins to the top of your screen. Slayton's in the right slot. Jones, Bellinger, touchdown Giants. So the Giants go 75 yards on their opening drive. Jones to Bellinger.
In here, bunched together, Bob. One goes inside and replaces, he blocks, releases and catches the touchdown.
If you were Carolina, you'd be double teamed. 3rd and 5 for Taylor and the Giants. Taylor got hit. Gray tried to pick up a blitz and got run over a little bit.
In place.
2nd and 10. And the pass complete to the rookie Mingo. Bounces off a Pinnock tackle. And that's a gain of 16. Pounds taken in the 2nd round, and Carl, he's a force.
Yeah, 225 pounds. He didn't budge much when Pinnock.
They have Hurst flex to the right. Thibodeau with the sack on Young.
Young's waiting for Alan Thielen to come open.
Operation is clean. And Wright connects. So Carolina's on the board. Giants up 7-3. Cager in motion. Taylor runs for it, and he's got the first down. Taylor going to run it again, and Tyrod's going to get a first down and more. Gain of 16 for Taylor.
There's the escape route. That's good toughness by the rookie, and he boxes him out.
2nd and 10. Hyatt remains in, stacked with Campbell. Taylor. Hyatt, touchdown for the rookie. That's how you make up for the drop.
Yeah, he ran a post corner right at the here, and then he just breaks out, and I mean, he puts on the Jets and creates that.
Cano with the kickoff. Blackshear back deep. He's going to run it out. Started his career at Rutgers, finished at Virginia Tech. Carter Coughlin on the tackle for the Giants. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. And Matt Corral in at quarterback. He has really struggled during training camp for Corral and the Panthers. No pressure, plenty of time. And that hits the back of Pinnock. No flag on the play. Let's set the Giant offensive line because Glowinski's back in at right guard. 1st and 20. Taylor tripped up and sacked on the play by Raekwon Williams.
And that's been a problem since he's been with the organization. Run these types of routes are impressive. Here he is again.
Tyrod buying some time. Hodgins runs out of a tackle. And he takes it to the 23-yard line, gain of 25 for Isaiah Hodgins. And Mark Milton, the rookie free agent out of Baylor, with the whiff on the tackle. Gray to the 1. And now the signal and a touchdown, Eric Gray. The far side official said he broke the plane. Punches it in from 9 yards out.
And Zudu had a big block there, sealing out.
Let's see, did anything hit?
Across the plane.
Let's see, did the elbow hit before he broke the plane? Breaks the plane. All you need is the tip of the football to break the front part of the plane. Right That angle, it's a little tougher to tell. The down the line angle gave us the best look. Corral with time. And that pass broken up by Javarius Owens, the rookie safety. That time Evan Neal got run around and Taylor gets sacked.
They got him with an in tackle twist. He didn't pass it off and got his quarterback hit.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers from midfield. Corral under pressure, tight end screen, and it's read perfectly by Belton. Dane Belton, the safety, second-year man, went 8 for 9. Waller had 3 catches. Brown hit behind the line, and that's Jordan Riley again. Leonard Williams, the Giants just didn't have depth on the defensive line between Ashawn Robinson and Nacho, and now you take a guy like Jordan Riley. Is a sack by Tamon Fox, getting pressure on Corral.
We will talk to Joe Schoen about how he's revamped this offense with air.
Let's see if Wright can adapt to it from 53. And he makes it from 53.
This year, you've got more competition in camp than you've seen.
Yeah.
At key positions.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's a good thing. And we saw that this evening with some of these young players that are making plays, and that's going to make the decisions even more difficult.
But he was on the defender, gets up, he keeps running. What did you like about him to bring him into the program to at least kick the tires on him?
You know, we're scouring every other team in their games and seeing how guys react in impactful situations. Looked like he got there early on that one, but.
Corral to throw. Gets to the outside and gets a first down. Owens got some pressure. Corral completes it. Smith wide open. And he takes it inside the 10.
The Giants, but now that he's kind of found his groove here, he's moving in and out of the pocket, moving around the pocket, eyes down the field.
2nd and goal. Blackshear on the handoff, in for the touchdown for the Panthers. Their first of the night.
Just everybody's washed down here, and he goes right through the alley.
Panthers are going to go for 2. Corbin hit behind the line, and he's not getting there.
Yeah, that's no shot on that one.
Excellent play by Kobe Jones.
For himself.
Luton, 2nd year out of Oregon State. Little slip screen, and he's able to complete it. And for extra yardage, Alex Cook really showed up in the game last week, Carl. In fact, we talked to Coach Dable about it and said, you know, he played.
Opportunity to contribute more to this offense. Now he finds himself competing for a spot.
Luton lobs it into the end zone for a touchdown. Gary Jennings with the catch over Darren Evans. Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from pulling this to within a 1-point game.
The blitzer there has got to put some bricks in his pants here, because
that was Zion Gilbert. 3rd and 10 for the Panthers with 1:55 to go. They have the 1 timeout remaining, trailing by 2. Luton hit by Zimenez, runs out of the sack, and then the pass knocked away by Carter Coughlin. Luton with time. Luton dropped by Gilbert again. But that's a good one to drop because you take over at the 20.
Yeah.
Carolina has just 1 timeout. Corbin engulfed in the backfield. Had no shot. Brian Dable saw his starting offense on the first series of the game go 75 yards. Daniel Jones was 8 for 9. Waller had 3 catches. Bellinger a touchdown catch.